Ugly truth. Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so we have Stephanie and we have Kidoh of ToppDogg in the studio. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so the last time ToppDogg was in the studio, I bet a lot of our listeners are like, wait, so how is he in the studio today? Well, on his way out, he's just like, oh, by the way, I speak English.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
And then he got that job.
And he got the job.
Of course.
I got the job.
You got the job.
It's a competition. That music industry, there are a lot of people, especially you have a lot of members in your group.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's even it's like same group, there's always competition. But you did a good job. I mean, you speak English.
This is my first solo schedule, so I'm very happy to.
Oh, the alone.
Yeah.
Wow. So he's been hanging around with his members, all 13 of them. And today's the first time he's the only one getting the spotlight.
Yeah.
And it's Valentine's Day.
And it's Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh. What
Well-
is that?
So what is this? Okay, so I've got a lot of candy boxes next to me. We posted this on our message board already, and we've numbered it like we did again last time. So this is what happened. In each of these boxes, there is a signed Polaroid of one of us three.
Yep.
And in each box, it has our Polaroid and our signature, and you're going to get a box of chocolates as well. Now, after you're a part of our first story, you know how we ask you guys to give us opinion A or opinion B. The winning team is going to be chosen, and when you guys send in your A or B vote, you're going to post with it which number you want. So if you want whoever's number is labeled, you say, okay, so I want Stephanie's number this, and you will send in your vote for either A or B.
Yeah.
Super
How
easy.
easy is that?
How easy is that?
I mean, you don't want to miss this.
Exactly.
Because
Don't
like
miss it.
we were prepared, and then like I'm with my full makeup today, and then you know
And you're
took a
wearing
picture.
pink.
Well, I have a skull on my shirt.
Well, yeah, you have
There's
a skull.
always like different side of me, you know. Even it's pink, it's not just pink because I don't like just pink.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you don't wear pink.
This is, do I look like Are you like nervous right now?
A little bit because we got 30 members and this is my first solo schedule. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Well, anyways.
You're talking about your clothes and then you're asking him if he's nervous. What are you doing?
Well, I'm everywhere. You know that.
All right, so Stephanie, you're number 1. Kidoh, you're number 2, and I'm number 3.
Okay.
So, if you guys want if you send in your messages for Team A or Team B, and you send in those votes, what you're going to do is say, okay, I'm going to send in vote and my explanation with number 1. I want number 1. I want it from Stephanie, or I want number 2 from Kidoh, or for number 3 from me. And just to add a little bit more, I added a kiss to mine as well. I threw all of my listeners a kiss through the
Excuse
Polaroid.
me, are you like advertising your thing?
Of course.
Well, I'm wearing skirt and I'm wearing pink and also the skull as well and full eyeliner makeup. So you want that?
Exactly. And Kidoh's just amazingly cute, so you're gonna want that too.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to ask though, Kidoh, how have you been? I mean, you guys have been busy these days. I know.
Yeah, it's like I have came here like months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was busy practicing the new song called Aradio.
Oh,
This is the new title song.
The new
of
title.
ToppDogg. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was busy practicing the song and the dance.
Okay. So you guys have been preparing for the new track.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to get into our first story.
Of course.
And it looks like we're going to take turns reading the stories today.
Yeah.
So,
The
first
first one,
story,
it's-
you? Okay.
It's me, Stephanie.
All right. So, Stephanie, take it away.
All right, so name
was so
Tasha.
long.
I know. From Australia. Thank you for the
Australia.
details. You know, we always ask
Yeah,
for
we
the
always say
elaborated
details. Always
details.
details.
So here we go. Hello, DJ Isak and Stephanie, and dear Kidoh. Hello. I'm so happy to listen to your voice. I really need your help. Here it goes. Okay, I know this guy. We are working in the same office. Quite wild. We are very close together in office. He is very good listener and also nice advisor. One day, when we are about to leave the office, I told him, I'm really tired today. I hope I can wake up on time tomorrow morning. Next day, he surprises me with a morning call phone call actually. Since he texts me sometimes like don't be late or good morning or feeling good today stuff. And he even bought movie tickets and asked me to go out on the weekends. So we went out one time. I thought he had something for me at first time, but I guess he is just yes man to everyone because I overheard of other girls in my office talking about him. She was saying that he is very gentle and sensitive. He gets good morning messages too. She gets good morning messages too. And she talks about her favorite writer and only one time, but he remembers it and gave her the writer's new book as a present. Honestly, I like him, but I'm afraid to tell him about this. We have to see each other every day at work, so if he says no, then it will be awkward. Even though he says yes, I will be confused. Because what he was doing to me, it was a special thing. He is kind enough to do nice things to everyone in my office. Since it's Valentine's Day, it's coming, I'm thinking about to make a confess on Valentine's Day. What do you guys think? Should I go for it or just having him right next to me forever and enjoy his kindness? So A will be yes, make a confession.
Okay.
And B, don't make a confession.
Okay.
Don't confess.
I'm Team A today.
You would actually say that you want to confess.
Yeah.
That okay.
I'm B.
B.
Yeah.
Don't confess.
Don't confess.
Oh.
It's getting interesting.
Actually, I'm in the middle.
Oh. I think this is the first time. Normally, because normally you always have a very
No, because he's so nice to everyone. I think there's of course a chance to actually get him. It's like maybe he's playing hard to get, but being nice to everyone. But I think it's always not a good idea to date a person who, as the coworkers. I don't think that's a good idea because even you guys go out, even you guys break up, nothing's gonna be easy.
True. Yeah. Okay, so Kidoh, you said B, to not confess.
Yeah. I think it's like two different situations here. The first thing is he's in really good manner, or he's in these kind of guys, we call it in Korean 어장관리남.
That he kind of cares about everyone.
Yeah.
That he's nice to everyone.
Yeah, so he's a playboy.
I think he's a playboy.
Okay, so you think he's a playboy?
Yeah.
Well, this is the guy's perspective,
Exactly.
actually,
Yeah.
because okay, this is a question for you, Kidoh. If you're not interested in someone,
Yeah.
but do you like text them in the morning?
No.
If you're not exactly.
No.
But like,
Why should I?
but I know, but like, is it easy to do that for everyone?
It's very tough thing to do.
It
Yeah.
is.
That's why he's 어장관리남.
So
He's very smart.
He's very smart.
and
Yeah.
playboy.
Playboy.
He's a pro.
He's a pro.
He's a pro, I think.
What do you think of that?
Well, you know what? In the States, because in Korea, Valentine's Day is a day where
So awkward.
no, the culture
girls,
itself, yeah, the girls have to give guys chocolates. But in the U.S., you can be anybody's Valentine.
Yeah.
I mean, friends can be Valentines, boyfriend and girlfriend can be Valentines, or you know, parents and kids. Because my mom and I are always each other's Valentines, so it's something that we always do. But it is an excuse in the U.S. to confess your love, and you know, I think it's kind of an excuse for her to feel less embarrassed.
Right,
if it goes
that's true.
wrong,
That's true.
if it goes wrong,
That's what I'm saying. It's like she has a chance to like back it
Yeah.
up a little bit, but still.
exactly. So today, if you're using it as a Valentine's Day excuse, you can just say, if it backfires, you can say, "Oh no, I did it for everybody."
Yeah, it's like for like be my Valentine, like that.
Yeah,
like,
just
easy.
like
Not
be my
like
Valentine instead of I want to start dating you.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
So I think it'll be easier for her to confess it that way. And if he does accept it, then you know they were meant to be.
Told you. I mean, there could be a
But-
possibility.
Yeah, there could be a possibility. Yeah. So it's Team A or Team B. Now, when you start voting for Team A and Team B, either or, doesn't matter. The winning team today is going to find 3 winners, and then we're going to send you guys secret gift
Ta-da!
chocolates. So gift boxes.
Yay.
And there's Polaroids in there, so when you guys send in your votes, don't forget to send in the number.
Yes. Number
So,
1.
Stephanie's number 1, Kidoh's
number
number 2, and I'm number 3.
Number 1.
Yeah. So, when it comes to Valentine's Day, obviously your fans probably have been giving you a lot of candy today, or chocolates.
Actually, I haven't got one today.
No?
Yeah.
Well, maybe because it's a little early.
Yeah,
maybe.
I came straight from my dormitory, so I haven't got a chance to meet a girl.
Yeah. Meet a girl.
Girl.
Excuse me. Meet a girl.
Well, I guess that we are not girls. I'm guessing we're not
No,
girls then? We're not girls
Good
then.
No, you're
point.
beautiful girls.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Our entire staff is girls outside too. No, I'm just kidding. No. So he hasn't seen his fans, I bet is what he's probably trying
Yeah,
to say.
but I'm sure they will get it. Of course you will get it.
Okay, yeah, he's probably
Everyone
gonna
will
get
get it.
tons of them. Now, Kidoh, since you said that you were in Australia for a while,
Yeah.
do you have any like Valentine's Day memories? It could be good ones, it could be bad ones, it could be anything. Like what it was like when you were in Australia on Valentine's Day too.
I did a homestay in Australia, and the homestay mom, do you call it?
Yeah.
Like,
The host,
the
maybe.
host gave me the chocolate.
Oh wow!
So I was really surprised because I thought in Korea only the lovers
Give chocolate.
But I was surprised.
Oh,
By the
so that's the different
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because she just gave us like I
Yeah,
don't
it
like
doesn't really
you.
mean. And it's like, I'm not interested,
Yeah, I'm not-
ma'am.
Yeah,
I'm
ma'am.
not interested. Oh, I mean, that's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I wanted to ask him because
Do you have any?
I do. Valentine's Day. It's very embarrassing too.
Embarrassing. I like that. What is that? Share with
Okay,
us.
so I didn't confess to somebody. What happened is a guy in my class. This was in junior high. Mm-hmm. He decided to confess, be my Valentine to me on Valentine's Day. But what happened is it was at school.
Like confess.
Like confess.
Oh my goodness.
See, if it was just like a heart of chocolates or maybe a card, I think it would have been okay.
Like cringing
but there
right
was
now.
like a bracelet in there, and like I was like,
So he prepared that.
yeah, it was like a bracelet. There was chocolates. There was a card, and I'm like, it's sweet,
it
but
is
it's such a burden.
Were you interested in him?
No,
That's the
that's why
problem.
it's a burden.
Oh my
It was a
goodness.
very big burden for me.
Ay.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It could be I'm team A, but I'm saying don't go all out.
Right. That's
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah,
That's
just
awkward.
be like, will you be my Valentine? That's it.
Yeah, be smart about it. But I'm sure, like Kidoh said, if he's a player, if he's a pro, then he will be also playing with that. Like he will go along with that. But I don't think the guy who's like that, if you're not like sure about it, I don't think it's that could turn out to be the good relationship. I don't think, because like someone who's professional, they need professionals too.
To be able to play the game.
Yeah, like hard to get and to play the game.
Even if she goes out with him, I think there will be more problems.
Oh,
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
Tasha
He's so
also,
nice too.
Yeah.
to
To
other
everyone,
girls.
she'll get
Exactly.
jealous.
Like Tasha, especially, she was worried, not worried, but she was kind of distracted by another office
Workers saying the same thing.
workers. So, like you said, Kidoh, good point. I mean, actually, I think she'll be a little frustrated
Okay.
if he goes on like that.
Because he's a playboy and
He'll be nice to everyone, and he'll be like, "Baby, I'm just being nice to guy."
Yeah, I'm
there's
just being a nice guy.
I hate that.
you hate that.
Yeah, I hate that.
You don't date guys.
No. Oh yeah. If a girl do it like that, I'll be really frustrated.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So Kidoh, if you had a girlfriend and she knows a lot of oppas and she
Oh my
keeps
God.
texting people,
Guys
like,
don't like
I
that.
won't go out with her.
oh,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You cannot never date me. I'm sorry.
There's a little bit of a age gap there, Stephanie. Whoa. Anyways, guys, so start voting
kidding.
for Team A or Team B. Should she make her Valentine's Day confession or should she not? And it looks like Stephanie's kind of in between today. She's kind of going both sides, but I'm Team A and Kidoh's actually Team B. He says that in the end, it's not going to work out. So start voting, and when you guys vote, don't forget to name which number you guys want. If you want number 1, which is Stephanie, number 2, which is Kidoh's box, or mine, which is number 3. So good luck to everybody, and what we're going to do is listen to a track, and then we're going to come back and read our second story. We have MIB, I think our producers on my side today. The title of the song is 들이대, Men in Black, and we'll see you
들이대.
guys after this.
Don't 들이대.
All right, so we've got. It looks pretty close today. Normally, when we have this game and we have our listeners vote A and B, it seems that it normally kind of pushes on to one side, but today it's pretty much in a tie. So Team A and Team B are pretty much winning. When you guys send in your votes, don't forget to send in which Polaroids you guys want, because to the winning team, so either Team A or Team B, then you guys are going to be chosen, and we're going to send you guys these chocolate boxes.
Yay!
Yay! So even though it's not going to get there on Valentine's Day, you guys are still going to get them. So they're going to be a little bit late, but
Happy
still.
Valentine's.
All right, so second story looks like I'm going to be reading it, and it's another long story. I'm loving the long stories, though.
Well, because we have a detail, we can talk about actual things.
Exactly. So Nicole from the USA says, "Hello, K-poppin, happy Friday. Let's talk about love. I have a boyfriend who has awesome looks. Plays guitar, basketball. He is my Mr. Perfect. This perfect Mr. Popular, he was a prince to me too until we started going out. So we've been together 3 months, and it's nice to have him as my boyfriend, and all my friends envy me. But when we go on dates, he's showing me a very different side of himself. He picks his nose, he burps, he yarns, he farts. Wherever he wants to do it, he'll do it. Now I was surprised at the first time. I was like screaming in my mind, like, oh, but now he's doing it so many times that I feel like we've gotten married and we lived together for more than 10 years. So one day I asked him how he could do all of this in front of me and said, I love you and you love me, right? Right? We don't have anything to be ashamed about. I want to be natural and comfortable when I'm with you. Now, what should I say? I mean, it's all good, natural, comfortable love, but isn't this a little too much? I've talked about this stuff with my friends, and they don't even believe me. My boyfriend is still their prince, but not to me. I like to see my prince too sometimes. Am I the one that has something wrong with me? Should we have a relationship like this? Is this even natural? Or does he not like me anymore?
No, I don't think the last part is not right, but what do you think?
So I want to ask our male perspective.
Yeah, let's do that.
So what do you think?
I think he loves her.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think he loves her, but
I don't
he
think that's a
became
problem,
too
though.
comfortable. That's
Too
why-
fast?
Yeah, too fast.
Okay.
I think so too.
So for you, when it comes to Kidoh, in a relationship, when do you feel that it's like, when do you start getting comfortable?
What are you talking about? He's an idol. I mean, he
not-
never dated.
I'm not saying he has to have never dated before. He doesn't have to date.
Maybe
for
your
future
HOC will
references.
not say that.
No, for future
future.
references. If you were starting to date a girl, when do you feel would be a perfect time to kind of start doing these natural things in front of them?
After marriage, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
After marriage, I think.
After marriage, like step by step,
Yeah.
right?
It is kind of good to leave mysteries behind you.
Okay.
So, I think so.
Okay.
I heard that love contains for like 3 years,
Okay.
and after
Okay.
3 years is friendship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a friendship, like a old marriage couple. You can see that obviously.
Yeah.
It's they're living together. They love each other, but it's kind of like not like a spark boys and girl, like a butterfly in a belly spark love. But I think there's a commitment because it's like there's vows and commitment in the marriage. So obviously, I think they're sharing life together as a couple, like friends,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So-
agree with that too.
Okay, so you feel that you should take your time with that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
What about you? Do you think differently?
I think it depends on the person though. Because, I mean, for her, I can understand why she's kind of shocked.
Well,
but
because
then
it was Prince.
Yeah, because he was Mr. Perfect to her. But I'd have to say that we're all human beings. Girls are too.
That's true.
And I mean, I know that there is an impolite way to do stuff, so to speak. So, I mean, guy or girl, if you're in the middle of a restaurant and it's not like you slightly burped because you had something, it's just like, they're letting out like a big old belch. You're like, "Arr," like after a meal in a restaurant. I mean,
Oh my
obviously
goodness,
that's a little
no.
rude.
That's no.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand is a little bit rude, but for him to do this in front of you, I agree with Kidoh. I think he really does like you. It's just, he took it a little too fast.
Yes, he loves you, Nicole. I don't think you don't have to worry about that part. But me personally, I don't like that. I can't stand that. I know we are human beings, but even me, like I try not to be like the mother nature. It's like, no, stop it. No,
Really?
I can't. Yeah, but my past I'm talking about ex-boyfriends all like again. My ex-boyfriends, they are like suddenly comfortable with that. A lot of guys do that when the time goes by. But like 3 months, I think it's time where guys get comfortable because it's 3 months, and then they go like step by step, and then it gets comfortable and comfortable-er, you know. But as a girl, not a lot of girls are okay with that. I'm not really. I can say like, oh, that's cute. You know, you can say that, but like every time, every day, if I have to deal with it, I don't think that could go far. Like that relationship as a boyfriend girlfriend. Because if it's like marriage, then I understand that. I mean, that could be like, oh my goodness. But if it's just like, oh, he's still my prince to me. But like doing that, like you know, she has her imagination, like him as a prince in her mind. But each time when he does it, it kind of, you know, cracks, right? So
she wants her prince back.
Yeah, for Nicole, like she actually said that her honest opinion, right? So I second to that. I agree with Nicole, but I don't think because he's not liking you, because he doesn't love you. I don't think that's that. No, I don't think that's true.
Okay. Kidoh, I know that you're members. You guys all, you know, practice together and whatnot. And obviously this could probably come up because you guys are all guys as well.
Wow, yeah.
Did you guys get comfortable with that very easily, or did it take some time for you guys to get comfortable with that?
And you guys share a dorm, right?
It took like 5 minutes. It took like 5 minutes. Yeah, we are all Bushmen right now.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
well,
you
that's
guys,
fine. Because
I know, but that's still. I mean, it's still the same thing. For us girls, surprisingly enough, girls, when we go to the bathroom, we tend to either, you know, flush the toilet. There's always a flushing of toilet somewhere, because girls just don't like hearing any of those sounds.
No, I don't like it. I don't
a lot of people
Very
don't.
sensitive about
and even
that.
though it's very natural, a lot of people don't like it. And I think that Nicole is a little sensitive, like you, Stephanie. I think she's a little bit more on the sensitive side.
Come to my world.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he's just very comfortable.
Yeah,
with
because
that.
he loves her.
Yeah,
I think.
But yeah, I think he just let it out too. I know that that's a very bad term to use, but he let it out a little too soon.
Why don't you just talk to him in a good way?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, baby, it's like, I know.
I mean, you know, I think you could just do this. You can kind of break a deal with him, like when you guys are out and
or
whatnot.
do the same thing. Just show him what you got. Show him what you got, baby.
You would do that?
Wow.
I can't do that.
See?
I'll text him. Even it's like his like different room, I will text him. It's like, baby, that was wrong. Me no likey. I'm sorry. With a little cute, you know, little cute face on it, you know.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Kidoh, if you were to have a girlfriend, and what if there was the opposite?
Opposite.
Oh,
She
yeah,
did
yeah,
this.
yeah. I can't even imagine.
Oh my god.
See, exactly,
Yeah.
for the guys especially,
Yeah,
they don't like that.
Sometimes you gotta show that Mr. Perfect. Yeah.
That image.
To take the long relationship, I think it is needed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to be in a relationship longer, you feel that there should be continuous mystery
Yeah.
in the relationship.
Yeah, keep the spark on the
Yeah.
relationship.
Not
Why
for the
not?
whole time, but sometimes like once a week.
Uh-huh.
If you go on a date, sometimes you gotta show the Mr. Perfect. So
Okay.
yeah, I think.
All right.
Yeah, maybe it was like 3 years, then I kind of understand. But if it's like 3 months, I hope that Nicole, that you talk to your boyfriend.
Well,
if you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, Nicole, I hope your boyfriend's listening, because Kidoh's giving him some good advice.
Yep.
Every once in a while, when you guys do go out and date, to show Mr. Perfect. And you know, actually, I was thinking about this not too long ago, because Kidoh brought up a very good point. Here in Korea, the dating, going out on a date in per se, is very different than the U.S. Because in the U.S., there are more restaurants and more areas where girls get dressed up very fancy,
Right.
to wear, you know, a cocktail dress, or, you know, get their hair done, or, you know, there's those kind of dates are very,
Can be natural also.
it's very natural in the U.S. or in Australia,
Yeah.
from what I know. To get dressed up, guys wearing, you know, formal or tuxes, or, you
Yeah.
know, they dress up
And
in a
that's
suit.
exciting.
And then they go pick you up, and, you know, it's exciting because you guys go out for a nice dinner, and then, you know, whatnot. But in Korea, it seems that,
If it's, that's too much, right?
yeah, in Korea, if, like, you do that, it's like, are you guys getting engaged?
Seriously.
So yeah, people
Yeah.
are like, "Are you guys getting engaged or something?" So I feel that I wish that, the Korean culture would adapt to that maybe a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
In
I think I'm
Australia,
doing that for Korea though.
Exactly.
But people look at me with a weird eye.
What'd you see in Australia?
Yeah, in Australia, when I was in school, there was a party called prom party.
Yeah, prom.
Yeah,
Of course there's
yeah.
prom.
In Korea, they don't have it.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
So you got dressed up
I got
and you
dressed
went
up,
and and you asked a girl and
Limousine.
you guys get in a limousine.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's you get to dress up. It's an excuse to be nice, look nice for each other. And I feel that Nicole, your boyfriend might need a little bit of that. So Kidoh's saying, for him to put on his Mr. Perfect every once in a while, but for you to do the same too. Guys, you guys get dressed up and go to a really nice restaurant.
Yeah.
I think that would be really nice. Then because if he's wearing like, semi-formal, he's not going to be able to do that because you present yourself differently once you dress up a little bit more. Because think about it, Kidoh. If you were dressed in your tux at prom, you're not going to start burping and all this other stuff.
No way.
Your body normally doesn't like.
Right. So I mean that's fact. That's like kind of like science fact that people who dress up, they kind of act. The personality also suits into that dress. Also.
Exactly.
So, yeah, because when you wear like sweatpants all the time, then you get comfortable, and especially girls. Because when I was practicing, I only wore sweatpants, of course. But since then, I was uncomfortable wearing the skirt. But I like skirt, and the heels. But you can really wear sweatpants with heels, right? So and one day I figured that like I had this beautiful dresses, but I never wore it. And that's a waste of money. I'm like, I'm not a long hour shopper. I don't like shopping, but when I get the clothes, I get it like that. Okay. So there were, the little mini skirts, but if I don't care about my body, if that doesn't suit, because like sweatpants, your belly go relax, right? But when you're used to that, it's hard to fit into that dress again.
Effie, I didn't date guys like this. So Effie was just like, he's like, what guys were you guys dating and get up dressed in a cocktail dress and go out somewhere nice? I'm just saying from a perspective of, from what I heard from my girlfriends back in the States. Even if I talk to some of my guy friends in the States, they keep telling me that, they would dress up and, when they go out on the night, guys wear, buttoned up shirts.
Dress up. Of course people dress up.
But anyways, I think that, Nicole, you and your boyfriend need a dress up night. You guys need a dress up night. Go out,
nice dinner.
Have a nice dinner, and don't do the normal dinner and a movie thing, or watch something comfortable. We still need you guys to vote for Team A or Team B.
Yes.
Should we have our listener confess on Valentine's Day or not? Confess it on Valentine's Day is A. Not confess at all is B. We're sending you guys these chocolate boxes with our photos and signatures in there, and just give us the number of which one you want, and we're gonna listen to some more music.
Okay.
So our next track is going to be a B with Hajima Stop It. All right. So Helen is dropping by with some advice.
Hello, Helen.
Hello.
So for Prince farting.
Love the title.
You gotta love him for who he is, but I understand your frustration. The thing is, he is who he is. He has to be himself, not just always your prince. You can talk to him about it if you'd like. Seems he's pretty open to you. Ask yourself now, do you like him now for who he really is? And good luck for you, Nicole. And dress up appropriate. A dress up appropriate night and a night where you fart at each other would be okay.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's actually pretty cute, though.
Helen is cute.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. All right. So our last story is going to be Kidoh. You're gonna read it for us.
Yeah.
It's a story from USA named called Joyce. There's someone I really like in my class and is 1 year older than me. I only knew him this year and we only get to see each other once a week. I'm not sure if he likes me or not, but it's so adorable when he talks to me because he looks so nervous and can't keep eye contact for a long time.
Aww.
And plus, it's Mr. Popular, and there's so many pretty girls that are friends with him. What should I do?
Oh, Mr.
Okay.
Popular. Oh my goodness. Are you familiar with this? Like Mr. or
Mr. Popular. Kidoh, I think you were probably
you
popular.
are the one. Maybe so he doesn't really know what's going on, right?
No, I'm like Mr. Average.
Mr.
Mr. Average.
Mr. Average, okay.
I don't think so. I mean, when you were back, when you were in
he's being
Australia,
humble.
I mean, when it came to girls or even the guys, were you more of a like outgoing, hang out with everybody?
Yeah, I was outgoing. Yeah. I didn't even feel like I'm in different country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you felt at home.
Yeah, I felt
Like-
like home. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then that means that he was pretty popular in high school, which is hard to do. I think being average in high school is the best way to go.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Because it's so hard to survive high school.
Of course. And you know what? After time goes by, when they get older, most of times, Mr. Popular or Mr. Perfection kind of turns into like when you grow up, your eye perspective or eye standard level, it changes, right?
yeah.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah,
So, like for example, when you kind of meet up when you grow up, and then meet up with the the old high school student,
Yeah.
your the classmates, and then sometimes it can turn out like, so he was that, he's him. It
Oh.
happens.
what happened?
It's like,
Happens.
what happened?
So
And
what
sometimes
happened?
the average, Mr. Average, like you said, can turn into very like Prince Charming. You never know.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So,
But to give advice,
what should she do?
but
I think it's very similar with our first story.
yeah, it is similar, but so do you still think, Aida? Do you still think that she needed to make a confess or something? This is school. I know this is kind of a different situation.
You know me though. If I like somebody, I say I like them. So Kidoh, what do you think about girls being aggressive and
Girls
saying
being ambitious.
and confessing that they like you first?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I
What do you
think
think about
it's
that?
amazing. I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing.
There you go.
Yeah.
High five.
High five, seriously.
Because both of us are like that. We don't. If we like somebody, we don't wait for the guy to come to us.
Oh, sometimes there are a lot of guys don't have encouraged to go ask out first. So it is really nice if a girl
comes
asks
first.
it.
What do you? Yesterday, it was like one of the messages from our listener. What do you? Okay, how do you hide your disappointment? Then I mean, if someone that you don't really interested kind of make a confess to you, what do you do?
Actually, all
Because he
kind
can
of
relate
guys,
to
yeah.
Joyce for you. So listen carefully.
So-
All kind of guys will say like, "Oh, I thought we were friends."
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
a
thought
nice
we were
way to
friends.
say that. And then what's after that?
After that, they leave it as a friend, or in my case, I don't see her. Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
don't
So
see it.
this can be dangerous, Joyce.
Yeah, you could lose him as a friend.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, who's that weird girl? I mean,
Well, like I said earlier, the guy
yeah.
confessed to me on Valentine's Day, and I was like,
well, happy Valentine's. You can kind of you can kind of like change that subject.
I
you
was
know?
like, thank you. What am I supposed to do with this?
but especially when you're in like high school, the guys when they're when their nickname is like Mr. Popular, they like that. They
Yeah, they
want to
like
be
that.
more like a popular guy, and then maybe he will like I don't know. I never saw Mr. Perfection or Mr.
Yeah, I never went to high school with a guy like this.
Yeah, Mr. Popular.
Our high school had no Mr. Perfects.
No, and actually, they don't really date girls. Maybe sometimes cheerleader, but not really. Yeah.
In my high school, all the students was guy.
Oh, so you went to a
Namgo.
Oh, oh my god. A male high school.
all boys high school.
The guys who do the best sports, they're Mr. Popular in my high
Oh,
school. Yeah.
I mean, that makes
Of
sense.
course, the most popular are the sports buffs. Well, I think that's in all schools, though.
Yeah, exactly.
That's in
Like
all
a
schools.
football player, so hot.
Oh my god.
Football players, they're hot.
Football players.
Go! V-I-C-T worldwide.
Yeah, she's talking about American football.
Yeah.
Because in Europe, football is considered soccer.
True.
Yeah, so American football.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So American football
America.
players. All right.
Well,
Well,
this is from USA also, so.
yeah. Joyce, you know what? I think it's a little bit different, though.
Different than the first
Yeah,
story.
different from the first story. The reason is because with the first story, of course, she's seen him do this to other people, but it is a little bit of an excuse to say something on Valentine's Day, and that's why I thought that it would be a little bit more romantic for her to say something. But for this, I mean, Joyce, you guys are in the same class. See, this is what Kidoh said it perfectly. If he doesn't like you, then it's gonna be very awkward, and then he's gonna pull what Kidoh said. You know, he's gonna be like, "I thought we were friends."
Yeah.
I thought we were
Well,
friends.
try to be nice guy.
You know what, Joyce? I'd use this as an excuse to just flirt with him a little bit more. Flirt with him more and find out if he really does like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if he keeps flirting with you back, then there's obviously something going on there.
Something going
But
on.
you know what? You have to flirt smart.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah. You have to kind of.
Flirt
Because
smart.
if you're not really a flirty person, can be dangerous. Can be a little too much.
Yeah, see, Kidoh, since it's your first time on the show, Stephanie and I, we've talked a little bit about this before, but when it comes to girls don't go over there and like wear a shirt that's like down to here or like all the way down here, and it's like, hi.
That's a no.
No. And
a
don't go in, you know, the classroom and be like, hi. There, my headphones went back. See, so don't do that.
That's too much.
That's too much.
That's
see?
too much.
Kidoh agrees. That's too much.
Yeah.
So, you know, obviously he talks to you. He looks nervous when he talks to you, and he can't really make eye contact. So there's a little bit of flirting going on anyways.
Oh my
there.
goodness. And you would know.
Yeah.
It's obvious. The guys, they're very simple. If it's not, he's like a very like a smart in the way. But I mean, it's obvious.
Kidoh, if because she said that, it's very curious since we do have a guy in the studio.
Yeah.
Do you think you would be able to know if a girl liked you?
I think all the guys act they're smart, but actually they're really simple. I
They're
think.
very
Yeah,
simple.
They're very
It's-
simple.
So,
Simple.
if a girl in your class was kind of flirting with you, you know, constantly smiling at you, kind of always
It's like,
coming
"Can I
to sit
borrow a
next to you,
pen?
can I borrow a
Oh my
pen?
Can I have a
Do you think
eraser?
you would know that she liked you, even though you're not attracted to her?
I think I will like her.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that if you don't really or not have a feeling, probably you will kind of like sense that, like you will keep your eye on.
I
you think?
think I can sense it.
Okay,
you
you think
can.
you can sense
Yeah.
it?
Because you're fast. Okay.
So he's quick to think when it comes to things like that.
I mean, it's obvious. If you make an obvious movement, it's obvious.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Wow, you learn from me.
Yeah. I learned something today.
You learned something today.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so it looks like that. I think just flirt with him for a while, and I mean,
Step by step, baby.
Kidoh loves it when a girl comes up and says, you know, confesses first anyway. So I mean, go for it, I guess. I'd say play it safe for a little bit longer and have some fun flirting, and then see what happens.
Yes, you have a lot of time.
All right, so who won for Team A or Team B?
won?
Our
won?
winners are going to be posted separately. I'm not going to be announcing them today. Our staff is going to post it, but Team A won.
Team A won.
Team A
So
won.
everybody's a
from Team A.
romantic. So
Everybody's romantic.
everybody's a romantic.
Uh-huh.
So Team A won today, and for those of you who sent in a vote for Team A, we're going to choose you guys and send you guys these amazing boxes. Kidoh,
Yeah.
our segment is already over.
Oh my god.
You did a good
You came
job.
too fast.
It came too
Yeah.
fast, right? Well, don't worry, because we're probably going to call you very soon.
Oh my god. Thank you.
very, very, very soon.
Am
I
I
got
being
the job.
fired?
You got the job. All right,
I'm being
last
fired.
track we got ToppDogg with Arario,
Arario.
and we'll see you guys next time.
All right,
Happy
bye-bye.
Valentine's Day.
Happy
Bye.
Valentine's.
Happy Valentine.